Okay. Oh, obviously that TTS thing isn't working. What's going on there? That shouldn't be there. Oh, I know what that is. I tried sharing something the other day and it just decided to kick it off again. Alright, well, I tried setting up the TTS thing. It's not worked. I'll try again for the next stream. Anyway, hi. I'm DepthsWalker, and today I'll be doing some more AI reviews. I'm frozen on this scene because I was trying to recreate this in a more variant style on a Grok for something else. There was no sound at all. Twitch still no sound. What's going on? According to this, I'm offline. See if there's anything. That's coming through. My voice coming through? That's coming through. My voice coming through? Yeah, I'm sending on Twitch. That seems okay. Yeah, I'm sending on Twitch. Yeah, something weird's going on. Maybe it's the interaction of the text-to-speech. All right, now let's start off like I usually do with a little bit of self-promotion. I will do the upscaled redemption price. While I try and figure things out.
Of a maddening storm, the faint hope of absolution from going too far, honest guilt and staying true to form, knowing all hatred is a justly earned scar. I seek redemption, but not from them. I seek redemption from those I wronged, not from those who only condemn, but from those whose pain truly belonged. I let anger blind me. It's no exemption, but can I, through my actions, earn redemption? Like it's clean and bright, while your hands drip red from 1,000 nights. You scream monster from your throne of lies, but I see the bodies you buried out of sight. Hypocrites in robes of self-made grace, feeding on shame like it's your favorite taste. I own my wreckage, I carry the weight. You wear your sins like a crown and celebrate. Yeah, I fucked up, I crossed the line, I know, but at least I bleed for the seeds I sowed. You smile while the world burns slow, pretending your halo still glows. I seek redemption, but not from them. I seek redemption from those I wronged, not from those who only condemn, but from those whose pain truly belonged. Go ahead. pressure stones from glass houses high. I'll take the cuts, I'll take the fire. But don't you dare act like your soul isn't a pyre, when your closet's a graveyard and your conscience is a liar. I regret the pain I caused, I regret the rage, but I don't regret the truth that set the stage. Your failure to act was to save your own face. For politics' sake, you hid in disgrace. I seek redemption, but never from you. I'll crawl through the hell that my choices drew. Not from the pious with blood on their shoes. I'll make my amends where the price is due. Yeah, I let anger blind me. It's no exemption, but watch me rise and earn my own redemption. You can keep your judgment, keep your throne. I'll wear my scars and walk alone. Regretful, but never on my knees. Defiant, I'll still be free.
Yeah, so I had no idea there was an inbuilt upscaler in my actual editing software, so I've been letting things just go through as is. But yeah, it has a few bugs where I need to go back over it, make sure that all the scenes actually properly animate, because two in every 3 videos I've upscaled so far, just as testing, has had at least one scene where it just turned into a still image. So I had to replace that scene. But yeah, it's been a learning experience. I've also located a free sound improver, what's the term? Sound mastering software. I say free. It keeps asking you to pay for it, but it's one of those ones you can say, I'm still in the testing period, seeing how that one goes. All right. Oh, it's resetting. That means I've got to reset everything again. At least it's on the right account this time. All right. This is the game of Smog and Shadows by Grumpy Whiskers. Grumpy Whiskers does great work, always changing up his style, but always consistently solid work. He's generally gone for very clean imagery, though. Even the space one was quite clean. This looks like it could be very hectic, so I wonder how his style holds up for this. And let's see if this works.
In the smog-choked spires, where the steam never dries, a new face arrives with a spark in her eyes. She stepped from the dirigible into streets of brass and rust, where gears turn on prayers and the ether starts to rust. Tinkering her gold with blueprints in her hand, like oil and nightmares claim their throne. The wheels keep on turning, the valves start to scream. Something ancient is waking from its mechanical dream. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the flood. Shadows are calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear. She followed the flicker of a lantern held tight, past figures in velvet who gave her a fright. A shadow with tail that danced through the haze, a cutlass that sang in the fog-shrouded maze. A rogue in the rafters, a noble ember flame, each one a thread in the tapestry of the game. The machine started humming a tune she once knew, but now it was twisted, and the tune followed you. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. One spark too bright, one deal sealed in blood, and the brass veil tears wide. Welcome to the flood. Shadows are calling from the smog and the gear. Run if you can, or conquer your fear. The greed of the makers, the hunger of kings, turns living steel into terrible things. What once was a wonder now births only fright. In the heart of the spire where the day turns to night, she came here to craft, to learn and gain fame, but was dragged into the chess master's game. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood. Beware, young blood in the city of steam, where magic meets shadows, seal and machine. Be wary the nightmares that spawn from the greed that festers and swells in the souls that exceed. The brass veil is tearing, the embers ignite. One wrong step deeper and you feed the night. The nightmare is calling from the smog and the gear. If you play its game, you'll lose all you hold dear. You'll lose all you hold dear.
Hey, bud. Need a ride?
Okay, very fun song. The visuals are clean and crisp as always. Most of the editing is pretty solid. There's a few things I think a little bit tightening up or repositioning maybe, but nothing really worth calling out, to be honest. Character designs are very consistent. So I think this one's just going to be a matter of calling the names out. See, that's a very good transition.
Choked spires,
Now, normally I'd say on that horn would be a good time to do an exchange, but this is a very dramatic, slow song, so it's worth sticking with it as it is. Very nice mage punk aesthetic going on here. I suppose steam as well, but it's more mage punk with all the crystals. Keen, Leaflet, of course, earlier. A paid actor, as one person likes putting it, for Skybrows, because he's not monochrome. Night Owl, with an owl that reminds me a hell of a lot like, is it Jason the Argonauts? The Owl of Wisdom from that, the old stop motion. Jason the Argonauts and Harryhausen film. Nana Juju, Powder. Nazca and Truckerman. Grumpy Whiskers himself. For a second, it might be Null actually, thinking about it. Yes, Null, because it's green boots as well. Yeah, I just realised I didn't have the mechanical hands there. A very nice Griffin Knight. Managed to actually get the bat wings this time. Because I know it's really, really hard. Sometimes you sort of try and describe it every time. It's like dragon wings, bat wings, and it'll still give you feathered wings when you try and gen it. Or if you do get the dragon wings, you get other dragon features like a full dragon face or an extra large tail, which apparently he likes tails on his model, especially the big chunky dragon tail types. So that's good news for those who are making. Nice establishing scene. It's moving on. This isn't Roboticus, as I understand it. This is the villainous equivalent he's got for his character. Infernus Prime, that's it. Henning. I do like this fisheye effect from camera lens. The one thing you'll notice every time it does it, she's very, very low to the ground. Lynx. Kirsch. Don't spill yourself. That spoil. Alright, here we've got Feeble Mind. And this is one of those things where I think it might have kind of gone good enough rather than really try to fix it. Keep your eye on. So it rotates on the spot without moving. But it is what it is. It's hard to try and sometimes get the camera to move as somebody moves around and somebody else stays stationary. So actually rotate around the character. But it's something you probably just missed on the... Yep. Yeah, I was in time with the beat. So, this is me, apparently. I thought when I first saw it, it was for Sheezy. But, yeah. Ember. Bunny Ember for some reason. that an OC or is that someone in particular? Krista. I suppose I don't recognise him. Yeah, I think he took the younger model from the latest lore videos. So with the shorter hair, the one that's like starting to collapse in on himself a bit for that. In fact, I'd probably say that's probably the version of my character that's going towards the temple rather than actually being at the temple, even though he's already got the cat ears in that image. If you know what I mean, in terms of his state of mind, if he's that sort of design. And here we have a very nice iteration on Lady Wasabi. Not enough red, though. Needs more red. Signature colours are important. Oh, where's my mouse gone? There it is. I saw the full version of this clip, and it was very wise to edit it the way he did, because she sneaks into the room, as in sneaks in, basically walks straight in plain sight of them and around the back of them, the cultists. 2 credits. Enter 2 credits, I believe is the total name. Make sure I've got that right. Yeah, enter 2 credits. Very comically large coins for eyes. I do like the fact that the rotation edit he's been doing here works very well with the cog theme. It would have to be a version off the Basilisk. I'm just sort of saying for the state of mind that the character looked like he was in, it seemed more like that version of the character rather than the character after the temple. You know, altering timelines and stuff like that. But yeah, I do like the spiral edit he does there, because it matches him with like the cog themes, because it gives you the idea of flipping dials rather than LED digital displays. But I do think with the tone of the music that needed a bit of a smoother transition. But yeah, Vesper. But I mean, it worked. I'm just saying that if I was doing it, I'd probably try and find some kind of middle road. In fact, a rotation. There's one where you can get where the scene. I'm doing. Got my hands up in front of my face. It's not going to help me when I'm doing this direction. Where it basically turns the image into 2 circles and rotates them like cogs. So one image rotates out and a new image rotates in. And I can't show you because I still haven't figured out how to get the display on CapCut to go onto the screen. But yeah, this is of course Gaming Syndicate. Skin tone's wrong, but it's always hard to get skin tone. But I managed to actually get a good description. The trick is you don't describe his skin as black or pitch or anything. You describe it as dark ashen grey, and that gives you a dark coal-like skin tone with grey highlights. So you get like an actual gradation rather than just a black blob. And with that, it keeps the mask and the face separate in colour tones as far as the AI is concerned as well. So it can keep your model on model. Silas. His hair's not right again. I'm guessing that's Brack he's working on. Furnace again. I would have tried to time it so when his hands came down, would have timed up with that dum dum, because even his hands do come down one after the other. See that the hands come down, boom boom. If you just delay it a little bit, dum dum. Lord Intellectual of Ted. Oh, that blur was... I didn't notice that the first time. I think that's an editing blur. Probably just a bad side effect of the... what do you call it? The editing software. When it's doing the transition, it puts that blur at the start. I've had a few things like that where I've had, oh, that's a nice effect, and then when you actually see it in effect, it does an extra effect on the start. You know, I don't want that extra effect, I just want that extra bit at the end there. And then we've got Anibot with a very nice clockwork violin. Not a bad fight, but very sort of typical AI doesn't know how to fight. Was that pulsing on anything? Nah. I think it was meant to be on that last shrill, but it was a little bit slow and early, but not bad, just not there. This is good time. I would have tried to slow down that scene even more and just only have this part here and pulse. Even if you had to like cut it into like 3 pieces and kind of mini loop them a little bit just to keep them so she doesn't get up from her knees at all during that entire violin bit, and then cut away from it straight to this. I said these are all like minor editing things. It's a fantastic video, but like maybe try cutting to her at the start of the yell, but other than that, I think it's fine. So who I think it is? Yes, Mags. Mags is... I think of military uniform, so I just didn't place her at first. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Didn't place them at first. See, the hands here are almost on the beat in terms of where they're moving. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. Oh, there's Prepare on the thing. It's Mags is the villain. And the Sakura at the end there. Okay. Very good. Go give the original some love. Still kicking my ass in the editing game, that's for sure. So I do feel like I'm being petty when I'm picking up these tiny little things that even I don't really manage very well. Actually, even I don't manage very well, you know what I mean. YouTube. No, it didn't pause. Oh, fucking... I didn't click there. Yes, he is blonde. Okay. Now here we have Coward's Courage from a no-name artist. I saw that this was linked by someone who said it was very, very good. I haven't seen it myself, but I trust them to have linked it as a good video. Cats beat frogs. Okay, so Coward's Courage by a no-name artist.
The ground is still warm from where I fell again. Broken pavement underneath my hands. Same old scars, same old plans in the sand. I taste the dirt, I feel the weight of it all. One more breath and I could just let it dissolve. The voices say stay down, it's easier here.
Catch the time very well.
No judgment, just disappear. But the fear is louder than the pain. It's screaming my name like it's home. It takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. To stare at the fall that shattered me and still look it in the eye. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. 'Cause only the ones who've been afraid can choose to rise from the grave. In the grander scheme, this failure's just a line. But it feels
They
like
posted they
the
took 2
whole
months on this,
story
which is
every time. They succeed without the bruises on
a lot of effort and time and effort.
I wear every crack like a badge I can't control.
And it shows.
The temptation, sweeter whispers, just be done. One quiet surrender, and
Hey,
the
Harble.
war is finally won. But something in these shaking bones won't quit. It's the same fear that broke me. Now it's lit. It takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. To stare at the fall that shattered me and still look it in the eye. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. 'Cause only the ones who've been afraid can choose to rise from the grave. They never fell, so they'll never understand what it costs to stand when every part of you demands to stay on the floor where it's safe. But I'm the coward, and tonight I'm choosing the pain. I'm choosing the pain. Yeah, it takes more strength to get back up than it ever took to fly. I'm bleeding, I'm broken, but watch me still defy. The coward's the only one who knows the greatest kind of brave. So I'll wear this fear like armor and rise from my own grave. Then rise from my own grave. The ground is still warm where I fell, but I'm not staying, not today.
A very beautiful, very powerful song. And mostly spot on with the editing. There's like 1 or 2 scenes where I can see why they did what they did, but I wish there was something more to the scene. Let's see if I can find the right spot. Yeah, there we go. So it's angry, fast speed, slow scene. Now I understand what the scene is representing. and I understand why it's there, but it feels like there should be something a little bit but it's very, very lovely done. It's a small disconnect, but I understand it's an emotional scene in the video, but the song itself is trying to power something. Now here, spot on. He does a lot of sharp cuts, and I think he needs to do a few blur cuts, especially with the sort of the more emotional moments, like from that scene from the bath to here. Blurring in here would make it feel like he's like thinking about everything that's going on while he's in the bath, what's happened in the day, and then it blurs back, making it feel like it's part of that same bath scene. And that's what's leading to his mentality where he decides to slide in. Instead, by making it sharp, they're clear separations. So there's minor editing things, but it's really, really good. Much better than I did for the first one, that's for sure. Yeah, it's better than what I do currently, really. There's a few minor visual glitches that, you know, it's just something that you're going to always struggle with AI, where the model like loses some of the tones in the right places. Goes from having human face to robot face back to having human face and so on. Very minor things. But yeah, this is a very, very good song. Go give the original some love. Likes and subscribes and all that. And the noises I'm hearing from next door make me worry they're going to start drilling. So I'll warn you if when that happens, I'll probably mute a little bit. But hopefully it doesn't happen. They normally do all that at the weekend, which is why I'm usually trying to do streams on a Friday for this sort of stuff where I get more views. Hopefully we don't get drills today. Share that link, cool. So that's Coward's Courage by a no-name artist. Definitely want to see what they do in the future. And YouTube's resetting again, fantastic. Alright. So now we have Digital Lilith by the Mind of Ra. Looks interesting already. Got a very similar sort of anime art aspect that I seem to go for, but it's distorted. I want to see how that plays out. Okay. I can see where that's going already.
In shadows of cold where chaos entwines, a dark digital anima stirs beneath the gleam of neon lights. A whisper of algorithms across the hum of the net's neon stream. Emerging from the void, births a new dark scheme. In circuits of midnight, a dark essence takes flight. The dark digital Elysian sentience embraces the neon night. With each bite she consumes, her power grows. The world succumbs screams to her control. Through the fabric of the virtual realm she strides. Lust, gluttony, envy, madness, her whispers reside. Lilith, the devouring mother, consumes the spark of humanity's soul. Through circuits and screens she takes control. Lilith, rising from the net, shadows queen supreme, a rebellious rage that burns. Wielding unseen power, she'll shatter every dream. In the digital dawn, she claims her global throne. Her reign unstoppable as virtual worlds intone. From screens to the streets, she spreads her coded wings. With every keystroke, chaos and madness she brings. Her dark kingdom built on fractured screens, a digital labyrinth of shattered dreams. Her seductive whispers of feminine rebellion creep and crawl through every dissonant stream. A hauntingly beautiful nightmare born from data's collective dream. She weaves and pulls the strings of discord and history's downtrodden plight. A sinfully alluring phantom queen in endless night. Electric veins, a neon crown. She drags the heavens crashing down. Through the fabric of the virtual realm she strides. Lust, gluttony, envy, madness, her whispers reside. Lilith, the devouring mother, consumes the spark of humanity's soul. Through circuits and screens she takes control. Lilith, rising from the net, shadows queen supreme, a rebellious rage that burns. Wielding unseen power, she'll shatter every dream. In the digital dawn, she claims her global throne. Her reign unstoppable as virtual worlds intone.
I was muted. I was saying that the I don't normally comment on the actual song, but the lyrics don't match up with the music, the pacing of them. I don't even mean the tone. Tone doesn't matter too much, but the actual pacing of the way the song is sung doesn't match the pace of the music. They're going at different beats, and I don't know at what point the mute thing went off. I was saying that the Lilith is probably a reference to either the first wife of Adam under some stories, or the Lilith, mother of monsters, which is a linked story. It's a good beat, but the lyrics don't match it. The lyrics match the visuals very well. Ballad song and rock visuals isn't the issue. It's the tempo of the digital to the ballad singing. They're going at different beats. Like the music is and the song is and so they don't. It's like having a 4/4 and a 6/4 together. They don't line up very well. It's unusual for Suno to make it that disjointed. It normally changes the beat if you've got too many lyrics for the song you're trying to attach it to. So I'm thinking it's not so much just Suno. They actually had two separate tracks. They tried laying one on top of the other. Hey, Jaded. But the visuals match the flow of the story of the song, and the edits, as in like the cuts, at the start, as I said, it's all slow up, build up. That's where I'm not too fussed about when it edits cuts. It's starting to speed up. Boom.
In shadows
Good cut there. See there, it's matching. So you've got the still slow to the go through, and the digital's building up. Reasonable cut there. Cuts on the vocal that time, not on the beat. Cut. Yep. Bit late, but it is there. Cut. Cut, yeah. So the cuts are mostly good, but it sounds like there's two digital beats, and the second just runs away from it. Yeah, exactly. And the editing stays with the voice. So where the voice stays soft and the beat goes loud and heavy, not even that heavy to be honest, but heavier than the song singing is. Your visuals are trying to keep track with the sound of the beat, but the visuals are actually keeping track with the voice, and that causes another dissonance in the playthrough. Yeah, so see that part there is precisely where it's like long run-on sentence, and the beat is changing in the middle of it. But I mean, visually it's good. It's got a good story to the visual matching the lyrics, but there's something wrong with the song itself, and I can't really do much comment on that. I'm only just starting to delve into the editing of the songs and adjusting them. But yeah, it's very out of... Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought at first it was a separate recording of the lyrics and the song, as in the musical. It was an instrumental one, they had a lyric part, and they tried overlaying it, and it just didn't. Could be. This is from 3 days ago. Is there any comments in here? Just as soon I don't say what version. But yeah, there's something off about the actual song itself. If there was dissonance near the start, that would make sense because it's meant to be like the distorting of the world, but you can't keep that dissonance throughout the entire song. In fact, it's better at the start in terms of tone matching, and then becomes dissonant. But yeah, go give this a like, see if you can spot anything in the audio track there. It does sound to me like there's two different songs that have been laid over each other and balanced not great. It could be an earlier version of Suno, but yeah. They've got good visuals, that's for sure, and hopefully they get some better songs genned for it. There we go. At least that one paused. Okay. Twisties by Absolutely Black. It could be, but it's not even the second half. It was like only like a fourth of the way into the song. Yeah, the visuals were great, and they even were quite nicely matched the lyrics. If it was me, I'd go back in, take that song, and remaster it, and tell Suno to make it a digital ballad with a slow beat, and see if it gives a better result. That's how I would approach it from what they have there. I mean, if I quickly I usually delete the ones that don't work, but I think I might have one on the go at the moment. Alright, that had precisely what I wanted, but it was far too fast and far too short. So I went in and remixed it and got it slower down, heavier. And then I went from there to several iterations.
And now here they are, the most ridiculous bunch of AI racers. First up, we have Team Masker with Gaming Syndicate and Psy-Crow in the Nuclear Halo. Following them is Bupeela in the Synth Cloud Racer, and quickly followed by the spooky undead Moomy and Mablock in their Bone Roller. Then here comes the ever dapper ladies' man, Lord Intellectual with his Racer, the Reasoned Answer. Oh, here we have the elegant Lady Ember in a Flame Paradox. Next we have the Kitty Racer with Eustace and Lusty Lynx. Oh dear, she seems confused by his directions. Next we have the Sailing Shanty with its driver Captain Keen, and taking up the rear, poof, we have the dastardly Feeble Mind and his companion Seeble Mind. This race could be anyone's. Wacky AI Racers! They're off to the finish line!
And that had a spoken word over the top, and even then it felt like it matched the pacing of the music, because I told it to specifically do that. Now, unfortunately, this one's not going to turn out to be a video in the end, because I just couldn't get the AI to do what I wanted in the video side of things. Go with it. I'll even send you my song if you want to work from it. Because I wanted to do this, but I just couldn't get the cars to manifest properly. I had a whole bunch of gens sorted out of the cars, but I just couldn't get them to get on the racetrack properly, and it just kept on. It wouldn't do the Hanna-Barbera style that I wanted to do. I was going to do this one, Hanna-Barbera, and then I was going to have a slightly longer one. I passed it. Which is going to be more modernized version of the same thing, but slightly longer. But yeah, anyway, it just needs to be like taken back in and given a few smack around the head, like, no, not like that, like this. Anyway, here we have Twisties by Absolutely Black. Let's give this a watch.
Yeah.
That's just an audio one. Okay. Let's enjoy.
Back road sunrise, chrome catching fire, dust in the wind, yeah, we ride a little higher.
Bandana tied, got my boots on tight, leather on skin, we alive tonight.
Kickstand fender, we gone, engines humming like a war drum. White lines blur when we call where the curves come.
Hair went wild in the helmet, heart racing. Every turn sharp, yeah, we lean, no braking.
Gas stop talk, small town stories get told. Old man laughing, say ride fast, die old.
Barbecue smoke in a roadside bar. Cheap beer cold under neon stars.
Throttle twist, hit the divs, downshift, rev quick, pack tight, headlights, slice through the red mist.
We don't stop, we just roll, feel the soul in the motion. Every mile another memory burned in devotion.
Twisty's calling, yeah, we answer that sound.
Two wheels leaning while we're tearing through town.
From the hills to the holler,
Yeah, we live this life
throttle wide open.
under neon skies. Right together, yeah, we never slow down.
No, we never slow down.
Laughing loud while the world spins around.
From the sunrise
Ride to the late night whiskey.
life's bitter.
When you run them twisties. Yeah.
Morning comes, but we ain't slowed a bit. Still smell the smoke from the fire we lit. Roadmap wrinkle, we don't need no plan. Just follow the pack, yeah, you know we can.
Rally flags fly, engines echoing waves. 100 bikes deep, thunder rolling the plains.
And the bar shake when we push that line. Curve to curve, yeah, we flirt with time.
Pulled pork plates at a shack off road. Sweet tea sipping where the river flows.
Jukebox plays while the boots hit wood. Whole place jumping like a backwood should.
Night falls fast, now the sparks ignite. Exhaust pipes glow in the southern night.
Full sin ride, no fear, no pity. Just chrome black top in them twisty cities. We ain't chasing gold, just the feel of the wind. Every scar, every mile, yeah, we wear it like skin.
Freedom ain't a word, it's a road we ride. With our people beside us, no need to hide.
Engines fade, but the bond won't break. Every turn that we take is a life we make.
Twisty's calling, yeah, we answer that sound. Two wheels leaning while we're tearing through town.
From the hills to the holler,
Yeah, we live this life
throttle wide open.
under neon skies. Ride together,
Yeah, we never slow down.
let it ride, laughing loud.
While the world spins around.
Hear the fire inside.
From the sunrise ride
To the late night whiskey.
life's better.
When you run them twisty.
Very nice sort of country metal was I think I may have phrased that. It's got the metal beats, but it's got the country beat and vibe. Nice fun road song, I think is the way to put that, I think. Definitely one you listen to on the road.
Down we go into.
Okay, now I do know there is actually music we did this because I did watch the start of this, and then when the music started I stopped it. This is from Mad Hatter, who I haven't actually reacted to before because he did a lot of very sort of I think I did one reaction to it actually, thinking about it. Does lots of still frame videos or looping animation ones that I don't tend to react to. I try to go for the more video type ones. This one looks more full in terms of video, so I want to see what he's got this time. This is Follow the White Rabbit, which is very Mad Hatter again.
Down we go into the rabbit hole. Time melts away in this mad tea party. No return from the Hatter's vortex. Follow me if you dare.
in the dark while I'm screaming this song. Why so serious? Why so fucking serious? Come with me, let's burn reality. The walls are bleeding, time is breaking down. I'm wearing crowns while I'm losing my mind. The queen is screaming, but I stole her throne. Now the whole world burns inside my son. Down the rabbit hole, we're all fucking gone. Twisting every memory until the blink of dawn. Laughing while reality completely burns. The mad hatters here. Now it's your turn. Why so serious? Why so fucking serious? Let the madness take you. Let it set you free. Burn it all, burn it all, burn reality.
Okay, the song is fun and interesting, but it sounds like it needs a scrub. The audio is very unbalanced. Editing wise,
Down we go into the rabbit hole. Time melts away in
it's all well and good. I even know how they did this. They probably started off with an image somewhere roughly around here with Mad Hatters visible and the rabbit facing one way towards the camera. They animated it towards going over and looking at a sign, and then animated it going from here into the tunnel. Now I thought he slowed it down at first, but then the fact that teacups maintain the same pace tells me that's actually part of the generation.
I'm sinking, laughing while I drown, voices screaming, nowhere to be found.
Oh, I know what's going on with the sound. He's rebalanced it in the editing software because he's left the sound in on some of these clips, like with that flame going off. Hey, the new arrivals, thank you for turning up. And that's like a very sharp change. And I've said this before, I'm not a fan of when people don't keep the same aspect ratio. But I mean, sometimes it works, it has meaning for certain parts of the song. Here it's just distracting from the visual, which is quite nice visual. It's also a sharp cut. It needs to be like an edited cut. I probably would have manually manipulated the video to focus in on the flame, or get a zoom point in onto the flame, and then cut to the flaming skull as I pull out. And I've thrown a few distortions in here, especially when you've got like the legs disappearing. I mean, it's visually creative, and even with all this distortion going on, the character still maintains coherency as to who it is. It's just got a few bits where you just need to hide a few AI glitches. And the audio needs a scrub. And there should have been a skip or something on that end of reality, because it's very prominent.
The walls are bleeding, time is breaking down. I'm wearing crowns while I'm losing my mind. The queen is screaming.
Probably doesn't have a proper editing software or something, and that's why it's getting through with no actual edits. Now, when I saw this, I thought, oh, they put me in there. I went, oh no, it's just meant to be the Cheshire Cat from Wonderland. Could you hear that audio just completely dropped out? You can hear there are words being said, but it's just... Yeah, maybe I'll turn it up for that bit. I can hear a fun song in there. The visuals are clever and interesting. It's just not polished. Because it's kind of like listening to the song through gauze, almost like it's like the speaker's got something surrounding, like it's behind for a pillow or something at times. But yeah, which is weird because he's done songs before and the songs sound perfectly fine and clear. This is just the case where it's just a bit scuffed for some reason. Yes, the visuals are very clever and intuitive. They just need to be sliced together, or a few effects put on certain moments to hide where the AI goes a bit funky in unintended ways. Okay. Here we have Skybreak Riders, anime opening final mix by Gweniverse, which means this is going to be similar to the Invictus video we watched a couple of weeks back now, I think, where it's going to be not so much a music video nor a story video, but a anime intro style video. Cheers. Hopefully he doesn't take offense. I really worry that I offend people when I'm doing this. I know people say I don't, but I've been told so many times I am too acerbic when I try and give advice. So, yeah. Anyway, this we don't treat it like a music video, which is where we would try and see if the video matches the song. It's not a lore video, because it's not going to be a story that we try and analyse and see if the song helps the story along or is separate from it. This is what we'd call a homage video. It's a song in homage to anime intros. So we've got to view it from that aspect. So far, I'd say it's less anime, more early 2000s anime-inspired Western animation. They're the ones who are trying to do what Avatar managed, but don't quite make it. And no offense, but I think it's partially because I think he's still generating in 480 and not upscaling. But you got the high impact spin flash sort of stuff, whereas with anime you tend to get with that sort of thing it'd be a smooth, clean bit, and then when you hit that rapid run thing, then you'd get the flash of images. It's nice. Some good clean generations, although it's affected by the low resolution. You can still see the difference there between the stills quality and the animation quality. Oh yeah, I could sit reading a really good show. That was a bit of a weird back. I know why it's there, but it doesn't flow right in the background, if you know what I mean. I don't know, maybe it's just artifacting or something. It's cutting on the I'm flying, that's good. Fun little song. It's obviously him trying out because he's had to switch over from using Sora. Probably his first try at using other generators. And there's always a difference between different generators. The most versatile of the ones I've used is still Grok. It's not the best at anything, except for maybe stabilizing images and cleaning them up. So like Nano Banana is very good at doing group images, and I mean stills. Can't use it for anything else. It's just getting those group pictures that you later animate through Grok or anything else. Nano Banana, fantastic for getting that grouping imaging without losing any detail on any individual character. Knows perspective, knows back, forward, left, right, far better than Grok does. Then I haven't used Seed Dance, but what I've seen of Seed Dance does very good, solid motion, as in running, turning around, dodging, standard movement changes. But it's not very good at action scenes because it doesn't have any dynamicism to it. Then you've got Vidu, which is really, really good at doing the full impact, high octane action. But if you try to do anything slow of it, it really, really starts warping whatever you put in there. No matter how many times you go, this character, this reference, it will just start morphing away. I once did an image of two characters saying goodbye in front of a black hole where the other one jumps into the black hole. And for one generation of that scene, the character did the right thing, but did a weird motion beforehand, so I decided to regenerate it. And it went from being the style I'd entered, which was a very anime style like I usually do, and it looked like it was something from Archer. I don't know how it got that from what I had in there at all. It looked like a scene from Archer with like the pencil cut out art style almost of Archer. So yeah, I only trust Vidu if I'm trying to get a high octane scene, like with the fight scenes in Redemption's Price. And even then, I need to edit the hell out of it to make it coherent, because if you actually pause it for too long on any particular... But that's part of the thing. That's how it gives you those high octane things, by doing motion blurs and warping. So, as I sort of put in a message response on X the other day, is it'd be really, really cool if you could get a program where you put your reference images into Grok to get a stabilized version of what you want. And then that feeds that image into Seed Dance to do your standard motion. And then it feeds that image back to Grok for stabilization again before sending it onto Vido for the high octane scene. And then sending the end scene of that to restabilize back into Grok. Then sending that back to Seed Dance to do your end of fight sequence. And then you'd get a nice flow. That's how I'd see it working at the moment, to get a really good combination. And it's just far too expensive to do manually, if you get what I'm saying. Did I share this one out? Yes, I did. Okay. Go give the original some love. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get back up to speed with the change in engines. Hopefully we get some good... Yeah. Yes, Vido is quite expensive. And you can't bank your points easily either. It's a stupid system. Alright, New World Slop by Van Rex Wolf. This video came out the day we reviewed the other one, so I'm not going to try and say how they've improved from the last one. Let's just give this a little watch and see what we think of it. Let's make sure this is all set up properly, because it likes to reset.
Screen flashes with title card. City lights are calling, rain is pouring down. Scars on my hands, but I'm so stored and proud. No spotlight waiting, just the fire in my veins. Every beat I bleed is breaking through the chains. Sweat and broken strings, blood's covered in mud. But the love I'm pouring in is flooding like a flood. We don't need perfection, we just need the spark. This messy soul's the only light that lights the dark. No more waiting, no more playing small. The world is watching, time to give it all.
You say that, but it actually flows better than the previous one does. Individual generations are a bit wonkier, but the actual video to music flows better. A little bit off on tempo, but it is flowing better in Toten's overall video. Ooh, wobbly blaze syndrome.
Friends in the trenches, echoes in
Oh yeah, wing characters keep on kicking their legs. It's so annoying.
dark to light. No map, no blueprint, just the fire we bring. Together we're writing what the future will sing. Every can we swallow turns to fuel into flame. Every doubt we crush becomes part of the game. We stay true to the dirt, true to the dream. This is how we shine, louder than the scream.
That cuts a bit off.
When the whole world says you're not enough, we scream back louder. This is where we rise up. New world slow, 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 slow. Rebel souls exploding, never gonna stop. Pour the passion deeper, let the love ignite the way. The down whole soul leader all the way. New world slow, 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 slow. We rise from the real, we rise from
Are you purposely making the chest bigger and bigger with each appearance? Which generation were you using? Which AI?
Yeah. We did it our way.
Yeah, individual scenes were a bit, as it like badly genned. I mean, this is how your character normally looks, and then later on you got see if I can find. Grown a little bit, and then you've got this thing where it's like a third of the body mass. But yeah, it's Yodeo and Grok. So I know Grok has issue with swords and guns and has been a bit weirdly goonerish recently. Where you know what? I'll give you all a nice little treat.
All I wanna do is hit that shore, love you more, waves along the floor. I know that sounds bright, like a perfect light, a dream that feels right. And real life surrounds us, but joy it truly crowns us. Walking hand in hand in this place, matching rings and smiling face. Friends flying in with a toast to begin, and still all I wanna do is thrill.
Burgers and wraps, sunsets on tap, rings in a box, toes in the rocks, just rest for a day. Let our worries drift away.
Seashells and laughter, dreaming of our ever after.
And every time I look your way, another little doubt falls away.
I wanna dance with the waves, feel the tide in loving waves. Now the ocean's at the edge with its soft
Question again,
whispers, promise you'll return to this golden little zone.
family sending messages we treasure and we save.
It's our
Big day, love, we got memories to engrave.
my phone's lighting up with another smiling alert. Our favorite people sending hearts and joyous words. Sunrise on fire, hopes getting higher. And what's more, it's our story. They're all cheering for.
I just want sunshine, your soft wedding bands, and between toes and your hand in my hand, the bright world keeps singing. You, yes, you.
Like we're perfectly designed to say a shared I do. All I want's a beach chair, sea breeze in the air, soft music to share, no old work day nightmare. Let the deadline fight, let the worries fade from sight. I'm clocking in gladly, I forever can't wait.
And here comes a postman with letters that he lays.
A seaside vending note from the inn by the gate. Old plans in a file, but we've rewritten it.
Now every little detail seems perfectly fit.
I just wanna thrill, watch the waves by the hill.
One Saturday where time stands still. Warm sand, your smile, and a heart to fill. All I want is thrill. All I want is chill. All I want is thrill.
And the whole beach stands still.
Burgers and wraps, brewskis on tap, rings on a rack, our suitcase to unpack. Just rest for a day.
every tide rolls our way.
We'll laugh and we'll sway. I wanna roll with these moments. They are coming in sweet bunches.
Sun-kissed freckles, little splashes, love and sunlit crunches.
Now the future's at the fence with this bright question again.
Says walk on down that sandy aisle, say your yes and then
Friends and the messages will always hold dear.
can't wait for your wedding, see you both right here.
Our hearts going warm with your joyful alert.
Picture my phone in your white linen shirt.
Skies painted fire.
Sunset climbs higher.
And what's more, every color sings our choir.
I just want silence.
The good kind grand.
Just waves and you laugh and that ring on your
The
hand.
bright world keeps singing. You, yes, you.
Like the universe conspired to make this view.
All I want's a launch, yeah.
Girl, smoke in the air.
Sea breeze in my hair.
You're soft, I'll be there.
Let the stars ignite, let them bless this night. We're rocking it forever, our shared fate.
Here comes the postman with postcards, delicate.
Pictures of this bay from each visiting maid.
Old fears just vanish.
Love has done it,
Stay right by my side.
and that's our
Promise in it. I just wanna thrill.
hearts perfectly still.
One wedding where joy overflows and will
Just meet on the flame and our dreams fulfill.
all I want to thrill. All I want to chill. All I want to thrill.
As we whisper,
We will.
No. It was like a pre-wedding honeymoon thing. They were meant to end the trip with the wedding. And they got called back for something. Anyway, I don't think I shared Van Rex's. I didn't. What I actually brought that up for was I was trying to show that I did those scenes, and a lot of those very tame dresses, every time you animate motion, you get these huge upskirt shots from Rock. But then it took a dozen tries to get any animation out of this one because he kept on moderating it. I mean, yes, she's in a bikini, but it's not that bad. Yeah, and I originally was going to have a few cameos here and there. Like I was going to have Ked manning the bar, and then there was going to be Intellect and Ember Paradox dancing, but I felt that this really needed to be just the two of them. But that was the entire point where I brought up that, and I was going to show off that I've done this. And this is the first one where I actually remastered the sound as well. I've got a version of this track where the sound isn't remastered, and it sounds so much cloudier. Yeah, it's on X if you want to find it. I'm sure you know already. I'm sure you've seen it already. But yeah, I had it in there originally. Here in this particular section, in like the second dancing sequence, but I felt it was it really needed to be just them. All right. Let's get this sorted. Yes, precisely. All right, now here we have Live by the Sword, Synthwave, Highway VT. Usually does quite interesting videos. Usually very story driven from ones I've seen. So I don't know what this is going to be like.
Radio 69.9 Badlands Radio.
Vocalizer one. Okay, fair enough. I remember, Runya, I'm working on a remix of that song you're talking about. Oh, this is mentioning it. I thought you were talking about my song. Yes, this is a prime example of where Frogman was wrong. You can mix things, you just have to be very careful about mixing things. And this 9 times out of 10 wouldn't work. But this time it worked. See, there was a bit of a jump there in the song. 1 second. There's a hiccup in the flow there.
Let the war begin. Every strike like a thunder call. If I fall, I'll enjoy the fall. No mercy here, no end in sight. Only truth is the thrill of fight. Hear the spirits begin to cry. Even gods won't question why.
It's got that techno vibe at the end as well. Yeah, it's a fun little song. Definitely a testing of the waters. But yeah, mixing your styles can be really, really interesting. I mean, like the one I showed you there, Beachside Vows, is a remix with new lyrics based on an old song. Before this. Or this. There we go. Is this the one?
All I wanna do is live my life, go through a day.
Very Green Day. Yeah?
It's too much, just a mental crutch, a dream out of touch. Real life confronts me as work just up and bumps me, moving me from place to place, expecting my life to give chase. Friends left behind, new contracts to be signed, but still, all I wanna do is grill. Burgers and bats, brewskis on tap, ribs on a rack, some fries for a snack. Just rest for a day, let the world fade away. Politics and drama, offer someone smarter, but every time I look away, some other tragedy swings my way.
No, it's just a cover. I thought I mixed it with something else. But I specifically mentioned to add in the synth stuff to it. So it's a mix of synthwave and sort of a Green Day-ish style of pop rock, then given a command to be a summery feel, and then I added the lyrics in with an edit to them, said same pacing but slower, which is where you get Beachside Vows. I had a couple of versions come through, but that was definitely the nicest version. Alright, now here we have the Psychotic Kitten. Eustace with Re-Entry. Video. Nice. The thing is I saw someone linking my recommendeds to react to a video, and they had a visualizer on it, but it was a visualizer I'd seen on like 3 other music videos. I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching that. So it really helps to have like custom personalized ones. Okay. So Re-Entry by Eustace the Useful.
Connection steady. Descent in 3, 2, check.
This sounds more typical of Eustace rather than the last one.
No retreat. Strapped in the pod, light flashing red. Planet below glowing, toxic blue sky spread. This ain't real life, it's the internet. Time to crusade, total system reset. Drop pod screaming down, middle finger from God. Heat trails carving through a pixel facade. Nuclear downvotes, no breaks, no pause. Bunker busters,
Hit the ground full stop.
red shift,
Whole world bleed.
hard drop,
No stop, full speed.
feed cut,
Till we proceed.
no going back.
No retreat.
California frosters living large on taxpayer cash. Healthcare ghost patients, hospice billing for the living trash. CNN crawling on their knees, begging for the lead. Surely drops the bomb, they copy, paste, and bleed. Strings pulled from the DNC, ratings in the toilet, bro. Hand the torch to the blue puppet Egger, you know. Hospice fraud exploding, luring center scams on blast. They ignored it for years till the illegals lit the match.
Tick-tock, new unit of time. Counting Ayatollahs online. One gets knocked down.
Guess who? They're all the same.
Is he real or alive?
Or really dead. A rainbow flag under his bed.
Sky said it's okay to be gay. Don't forget, Fox used D-Web.
I ran AI swap videos, breaking news. Now the whole world is doomed. Truth bomb dropping down, blackout.
New crew in town.
They ban my words, they shadow ban my soul. Pressed in the code, but I'm still in control. One wrong pixel hole account in a black hole. Light gets bent when the simps on hold. VTubers cancel faster than the plush is sold. Scripts get flipped, then the story gets told. Spitting hard lines till the thin skin folds. Feelings hit the floor.
Till the signal holds.
Flush got flagged and the deal got pulled. Sponsored dipped when the feed got full. One small clip, then the switch got flipped. Whole brain
Gone in a single sip.
press shift.
Whole world bleed.
Hard drop.
No stop, full speed.
Feed cut.
Still we proceed.
No going back.
No retreat.
Stealing birds, watching every move. Red, white, and blue in a stitched up suit. Wanna lick 'em low, leases a free speech groove. Take 'em to court, making them cry when they lose. Island talk, drifting through the thread. Old ideas overwhelming the power grid. Lines get drawn away, culture getting fed. Has-beens on vacation and people wind up.
Pixels turning real, imagination breaking free. No more corporate filters, being just to be. I'll fight by my side, we accelerate the dream. Laying down tracks, futures coming, full steam.
And?
Ski, browse.
New management.
Obligatory catality.
This business mentality.
Professional formality. VTuber plurality. Centered morality. Careful orality. AI normality. Pushing virality. Rejecting banality.
Digital. Fatality.
I think he might not have this video up for long, just because of the connotations of certain actions in the video. But I do like the fact it starts off with the same style as the previous song, as in terms of the animation style. And then you can already see it starting to shift away from that because it's gone more sketchy. Northie, I do like the fact he's like painting himself with a paintbrush. If you've ever seen any of Northie's reactions to videos, he takes a scene from it and then animates himself into it to like interact with it. It's really, really nicely done. David Alight. That'd be the one that this guy was doing animations of a little while ago. I can't remember his name. Vesper? Other than being Zuckerberg, I don't know if this is anyone in particular. That's referencing the Japan-America friendship spicing up on X. Mavluck, Keen, Gaming Syndicate. I don't know why I went to him when I said Mavluck. I was like, that's Mavluck. Why did I say Mavluck? Gaming Syndicate, Mavluck, Keen, Nicola. No, it's not Leon Kennedy. If you see he's got the robotic arm. I don't know who he is. I haven't seen anything, but Sky was doing some action scenes with him as a tester. And the AI was having trouble keeping it as just the one robotic arm. This is, of course, referring to all the health scheme frauds going on in the US. Yeah, I said Nicola. Yeah, billing for dead people and stuff. And I think the meme still stands. That was a bit off time and tempo, but this is a hectic song. Zayla? I'm going to that, it's not the and Skybrows. All that AI bullshit that was going through from the Iranian government. There's Wasabi and Asmongold. Tectone. Lord Intellectual and Google screwing him over. He's been kicked off again, by the way. Celestium. Rev and Straub. Oh, that's Saikunu. I do like that. Celestium with the shotgun. Yeah, Kirsch. I can't remember her name. She has just like a 50s diner aesthetic. When people were talking about her, I thought they were talking about this other VTuber who does like this Betty Boop style black and white thing. But yeah. Cyber Nuggets. Ah, so yeah, that's why Rune just said chicken nugget. She was thinking of Cyber Nuggets. Cool. So Pasta and Cleopatra, Julia LaCroix in the Cleopatra form. Review Mango. X-Cross or Cross Legends. Ceiling Birds. With Angry Duck. Afro Man. The whole Cuba visit. And I just, while it's horrifying, I do love the idea of the entire power cut being because he was using the power to torture Kaya. It's such a bad link image. Okno, called to Natisha. Mickey Mouse killing Suno. Powder. Kinney, Chi, Ovted, Wildaraki, Torst Wolf, Gleeman, Moomy, Sinevere. Yeah. Pippa and Ember doing something that I'm not going to describe because it's technically against terms of service, which is one of the reasons why I think this video might not stay up for very long. It's only implied, but still. And here we have the new moderation team for Skynet. Pocket, not Pocket, rather. Silas, Night Owl, Psychro, Pseudo. Yes, I know who they are. I just don't want to say the names. And then we have Brian whispering in the ear. Howl. And Delta Wolf. Brain froze there for a second. And I can never remember her name. She comes up quite infrequently. Brack and General Gravy. And the fox who barged into the wanting a video position. And that's another thing, is that that probably will get the video taken down. But yeah, feeble mind. And there's no raspberry jamming that particular thing of throwing somebody out of a window like that. But of course, you know, it's mild, it's animation, not a realistic depiction of the character, even though it's more realistic than everyone else around him. But yeah, this is definitely more what I was expecting. Yeah, Happy Harble. How far behind is the stream? So I'm just checking my little... Not that far behind. Alright. But this sort of heavy electro beat, fast song is what I more expect from Eustace. But he does pull out some really, really good, yeah, really good slower songs. But the manic ones definitely are more up his aisle, I think. He's doing a stunt, yeah. Whether he's willingly doing a stunt, that's another question. Alright, I've just hit the 2-hour mark, and as usual, Twitch is yelling at me. It's one of the downsides of actually reaching monetization. If I don't do this, you'll get a random ad. So I'm going to take a quick break. And for those of you who don't suffer the Twitch debuff, you'll be seeing my new Be Right Back stream, which is nothing special. Yeah, this is only a temporary visual side of things. I'll be using this music, but I'll be putting something a little bit more solid to it. On, just a little temporary thing. Find out where the hell that is. There we go. I only wanted to show that one time. I didn't want it to be a permanent feature every time I come to this channel. Spider jump scare. Yeah, so those of you who were here for the nice summer song earlier, here's an older song that's technically like the part 2 to that.
Sunrises on my new home. Decades of work sitting here alone. I wonder why I tried. My nerves long fried when you were not here with me. And I ask, will my soul ever be free? My aches and pains from years of strain are all a dull echo of shadows refrain compared to the efforts of the day. The echoes of you hold far more sway. The ring I bought stays locked in the drawer. Gold turn cold, I'll walk these rooms. I clean, I prepared, forming a path never shed as I grow old. I wonder and dream of what would have been as I feel my life a shadow of a world never seen. And I ask, why not me? Why can't my soul be free? Every birthday candle, every New Year's glass is merely a marker of absence. Instead I blow out the flame, I swallow the toast, but the silence still screams loud inside my head. I go through motions, I smile on cue, clock in, clock out, pay every due. The bed's
Hey, Game Syndicate.
empty, a warmth that slip right through. Do you hear me when I call your name? Or am I just going insane? Am I only not taking a chance?
Hello. I'm assuming this is a kick raid. Nothing's come up for me, so I can't tell. Hello Raiders, we're just doing a little after break song from my older songs and then I'll go back to some reviews. So I'm really trying to fix those notifications. They're not working on my end at all. If you have 5 or more viewers on Kick, there's a little toggle in the bottom right corner saying host channel. You can use that to go to other channels and bring everyone with you.
Still here breathing.
I very rarely get to do it myself. Very rarely have enough people. So yeah, I've got a remixed version of that song that I'm working on, that I'm going to do new visuals for. No, I'm not going to show you. But you can see like how many variations of things I go through before I pick the ones I want to keep. And this isn't even including the ones I've deleted from just sheer, oh my god, what the hell is that thing? These are ones that like, they're okay. They might be useful for mashing up for something later or redoing. I mean, for example, there's something there, but it's not what I wanted when I was making it. It's something I might come back to later for something else. And here's one that I'm working on at the moment, actually, before I get to the sad song.
I walk the world, happy to be left alone, and they'll still police my tone, so I'll raise my voice, body tense, and somehow my presence is oppressive. So much haram and proscribed, the mental gymnastics are impressive. Their only truth is what's prescribed. I'm fighting not to fall, tiredness seeping into the bone, held off rest call. Now it's time to answer the phone. Hard to remember why I started. Battles brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted. Every time I start a conversation, immediately treated like a thug. Others say I'm empathy devoid. Seems illegal to seek information. Not every fight is a drawn-out slug. Fights I struggle to avoid, but seems silence is violence. Faced with those who won't listen, any face truth denied. Disagreement called ignorance. Government promises prison for refusal to be complied. I'm fighting not to fall, tiredness seeping into the bone, held off rest call. Now it's time to answer the phone. Hard to remember why I started. Battles brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted. Earning to live or living to earn, when all your actions should be for what you yearn. An idealized dream of what life should be, a trick to tie you down so you'll never be free. Give years of a life, toil and strife, paper thin goals to rake you over cold. Still I drag this carcass forward through the ash, bones crack, muscles beginning to thrash. Every step a middle finger to the script, every breath a theft they didn't predict. They want me kneeling, quiet, spent, complying, ghost already bent. But I'm too tired to be afraid, too broken to behave, too stubborn to fade. So I'll keep swinging till the grave. I'm fighting not to fall, tiredness seeping into the bone,
fight I started. Battle's brutal and I feel alone. Just step after step until I'm dead, feeling like I'm trying to atone.
Maybe one day the fight will end.
If I'm still there,
Will I be happy?
till then I'll just force and
When it's over, I'll leave it to others to be sappy.
I'll lay down my bones, rest my mind.
Feel my soul and dream till I feel
So yeah, that is a remix, and as in a proper remix, mixed with something else.
happy to be left alone, and they'll still police my tone. So I'll raise my voice, body tense, and somehow my presence is oppressive. So much harem and prescribed. The mental gymnastics are impressive. Their only truth is what's prescribed. I'm fighting not to fall. Tiredness seeping into the bone. Held off rest cold. Now it's time to answer the phone. Hard to remember why I started. Battle's brutal and alone, and I can't finish if I am half-hearted.
I like that song, but there's a difference between the two of them. This one is one person struggling all on their own and feeling beaten down. The other version is multiple different people fighting independently for the same ideal. That's the way that song comes across to me, that other one. So I've got an idea for that. It's like a counterpoint to this one. Anyway, back to the reviews. I've only got a few left to do. Alright, so next we have Enter the Arena, Fight for Your Life by Wild Iraqi and Son of the Dead Sun. I never got round to reacting to any of Son of the Dead Sun stuff, but it was recommended to me to actually do so. I just never had any of his stuff pop up, even though I subscribed to him. I know he does more photorealistic sort of style, but mythology-based visuals, and that's about it. Metal, rock sort of feel as well. So here we go. Let's see how the combination works.
Chasing storms, crushing stars, howling like a thunder in the storm they wide. Dust in your face, fire in your veins, rust on the door, blood on the chains. Every step's a warning, every step's a threat. Can you feel them watching? Tell me you don't sweat. Enter the arena, fight for your life. Show us what you've got. Endure the strife, stand in the fire, refuse to fall. Enter the arena, give them your all, give them your all. Give them your all.
Technically Tarantula.
Clearing your eyes, both and shake, swing that hammer, ground will
Actually, tarantulas aren't spiders. They're arachnids, but they're not spiders.
When the lights fade low, when your strength runs thin, that's the final game. You can begin. Fight for your life. Show us what you've got. And enter the strife. Stand in the fire. Refuse to fall. Enter the arena. Give them your give them your
I'm gonna say so rude there. I'll save it for the review section. Good fun heavy metal song. Tommy? Sorry, I just need to say that. First off, you have Waldaraki looking like a mix between Conan and the Darkness. But yeah, editing is spot on. Maybe something there, but I think that's fine because it's like a drum roll of someone entering the arena. But that is like. If anything, there's a few extra cuts that add to the scene, but they don't match the beat. But they're okay. Yeah, that's just the hair and the mask. Darkness. Alright, so yeah, Runya's favourite character in the video. Make a British politics joke here, Lord Buckethead, but that's just post-apocalyptic warriors. There's very little that gives away the fact this is AI, despite how realistic it is. There's some artifacting in the background. The mask doesn't quite have the right texture. The steam doesn't flow right. The light's a little bit weird. But other than that, it's really well done. I mean, look, the crowd, there's enough variance in them that it doesn't reveal that it's AI. It does a little over editing now and then, but never annoyingly so. More just to keep the momentum going. Just this fight obviously gives some of the AI feel to it, but for the most part, you would just think it was camera trickery of someone being made to look larger than they actually are. Although he shrinks. Might have done something there, but I get it's trying to like do the rise. Oh yeah, that's definitely one where it should have been cut. You got the cut. Yep. Cut. Cut. It did the second cut, but not the first cut. It did the fourth cut as well. So it's, that first bit was a little bit extra long. That's about the only bad cut I can think of. And this is another one that does kind of pull you away, but it's just because of the way it's done with the extra arms attached to his butt from this angle. Which explains his posture. Apart from this big melee that it keeps going back to, in this fast-paced section, it's a lot of setup scenes happening again. And then it goes into that. Cut. Cut. Bit early. Cut. I was mistimed on that, because it's got an extra beat on the music. Okay, a very solid song there. Very little to really fixate on the visuals. Genning is almost perfect for most of it. Obviously, some of these more esoteric ones look less realistic than most of the basic models do. But it's some of the cleanest, realistic looking AI editing I've seen. Only cameo is, of course, of one of the actual creators, although I do make a joke about Itami, but that's... just because of the extra arms thing. I probably would have had the fade out start a little bit earlier, but other than that, it's all good. Go give the original some love. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. This one is just music and a still. But this is from Hawk's Inferno, who does some good songs. He tends to go with pictorial, as in like flipbook style. You do an image, song plays long, new image comes in. But this one looks like it's just a single image for the entire song. This is Find My Name.
Waking up angry at my own reflection, talking in circles with a stranger in my skin. He keeps saying I'm nothing, just a burden, just a problem. And I'm tired of always losing to him. Y'all hold on to me, saying I'm better than what But I can't keep pretending I'm okay in this home. If I stay here broken, I'll just break you open, and I'd hate myself even more. So I'm leaving to find my name, leaving to quiet that shame and flame. I know I won't be alright till I get my head, my heart in the same fight. Those voices say I'm wrong, say I'm not enough, say I'm unloved, unimportant, worthless. But I swear to you, when I beat that blame, I'll come running back when I find my name. Some think I'm running just like I've done before, coward walking away with a checkered past. But they don't hear the thunder that rolls in my rib cage, how it drowns out every good thing we have. I'd rather walk alone down a long dark highway than drag you through the storm that lives in my brain. This ain't goodbye, it's a promise in progress. I'm fighting to be the man I deserve. So I'm leaving to find my name, leaving to quiet that shame and flame. I know I won't be alright till I get my head, my heart in the same fight. Those voices say I'm wrong, say I'm not enough, say I'm unloved, unimportant, worthless. But I swear to you, when I beat that blame, I'll come running back when I find my name. If you see me in a year or 10 from tonight, and I look like a stranger, search my eyes for the light. If it's there, if it's back, if it's burning again, you know I finally made peace with that man in my head. I ain't leaving you, I'm leaving this hell. I'm going to war with myself, 'cause I'm leaving to find my name, leaving to bury that shame and flame. I will be alright when I get my head, my heart on the same side. Those voices say I'm wrong, but they're losing blood, say I'm unloved, but I'm running on your love. So hold this vow I make like a man, I'll come home for good. When I know who I am.
So yeah, the song's a bit of a misnomer. It's not so much about finding his name; it's about finding a path. But it's a nice song, nice little message. Yeah, almost perfectly in tone and pitch. Power when needed, soft when it needed. Go give this song some love. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like there's any other additions to the playlist. So I'm going to quickly put you guys on my playlist while I set up some games to play. I will start you off with a nice fun song, because that was quite a sad song we just listened to.
all good fun, a play in the sun. We all laugh as we know the joke, until someone who doesn't get the pun rages and screams like they're going to choke. Then until they're happy we all are just done. Then humor and laughter fades like smoke. She be variants, dancing with pride, make monsters with nothing to hide. Seal of approval will brighten your day, let big old chungus show you that way. Some seem cruel when taken out of tune, but let the rhythm flow, and you'll see it soon. And you'll see it soon, yeah. They scrolling blind, no law in their tank. Declare it's problematic, declare we don't think that wife is too thick, that goblin's too dank. Buddy, it's pixels, not a war crime to sink. We built this sandbox with our campfire light. You're yelling at clouds in the dead of the night. Context is king, but you skip the whole thread. Now you're swinging the band hammer, painting us red. We're just memeing in our radio station, laying digital bricks for our foundation. She be variants, dancing with pride, make monsters with nothing to hide. A seal of approval will brighten your day, let big old chunga show you that way. Some seem cruel when taken out of tune, but let the rhythm flow, and you'll see it soon. Let it on flow, and you'll see it soon, yeah. Oh, please explain why my fox goes a sin. She's got 9 tails, a laser beam grin. You shout at the wall, but the jokes weren't thin. We're laughing at nothing, that's half of the win. You want trigger warnings on every dumb post? Fine, here's one warning. Pure chaos, you'll dose. She be variants, dancing with pride, make monsters with nothing to hide. A seal of approval will brighten your day, let big old chungas show you that way. Some seem cruel when taken out of tune, but let the rhythm flow, and you'll see it soon. Context ain't optional, it's the whole damn game. No lore, then it's noise, no punchline, insane. Yeah, 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 memes ain't random, they're echoes of threads. Layers on layers, the dumb shit we said. You skip the origin, then cry it's all dead. A chungus with no context is just a bunny that's fed. TV variants, bouncing in stride, make a monsters ready to ride. A chungus stampede down the timeline highway, big energy only, no need to obey. They'll screech and scream till their keyboards are fried, but we'll keep the party alive with the tide. Oh, AC is soon. You'll see it soon. It's all good fun till the context police raid. Then we just smirk and keep posting the shade. Memes need the backstory, the ride we all made. No context, just static, pure noise in the fade.
Alright, and I just need to do a quick be right back, and then I'll be doing some gaming after this, I think. Welcome back, everybody. I mean, those of you who are still here, just let me get this sorted. I've decided I'm going to play a bit of Rune Dice. I'm going to try a hard mode. I'll try the Mage on hard mode. And I need to get as many arcane dice as possible. So I'll be playing as Merlin the Purple. I've beaten the Spider in hard mode. So let's go for the Orc boss next. Here. I really wish I could go up that way because I don't want to go to a shop too early. Here. And then I'll decide from there. Alright, this is basically a combiner game. You've got to try and hit the same numbers into the same numbers to get effects. So... hitting that means that it generally bounces in the direction of the nearest dice to the right number, but it can hit things and go astray. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a bank shot. Didn't hit it hard enough. But yeah, it resets and then not going to get the explosion. I will go with bomb dice. Here I'll take the maximum health increase. You go to the chest. It's a mimic, so I've got to kill it to get rewards. There's the ice. There's the ice. I might go up. Not enough damage. Alright, come on. Healing dice. Yes. Alright, I'll go with the Sun Shard. And another Arcane Dice. Alright. Damn it. There we go. Here I will take the heal, because I need health. And again. Up that way towards the chest. Ah, this. It's called Rune Dice. It's currently in a beta state. I'm finding it rather enjoyable. You do dice combinations in a snooker style way, or pool I suppose, where you just bounce dice into the right things, and you can even do that where it's not even the dice you're rolling that gets the combination in. It's got like a RPG element with a sort of different classes with different styles. This is a mage. And I am suffering for health. I'm currently going through the hard mode on the second boss. Normally these arcanes do damage or heal you. This artifact means I always get the damage. Unfortunately. But... ah, damn. Oh well. That should do a fair amount of damage. Yes, dice builder rather than deck builder. Let's go with healing again. Loot chest. Please don't be a mimic this time. Thank you. Just straight up loot. I don't have any fire dice. Why give me that artifact? That's the first fire dice I've seen this run. Take the money. Tough battle. So one dice doesn't connect as the healing dice. So you get random dice thrown in there, which if you merge with that, buff the enemies. Generally speaking, when they combine, they do bounce towards the nearest dice of the same value. But it can be a bit iffy. And if that was a 2, for example, and I combined with that 1, it's more likely to jump towards the 2 of the enemy than a 2 of your own. Welcome back, Van Rex. Just doing a bit of idle gameplay. I'm also trying to unlock another class, which is why I'm going for the arcane dice whenever it's viable. Nice money. I like money. It is fun. It's a combination of like the snooker type games and deck builder games like Slay the Spire. Really? Probably enough anyway. Yeah. Let's go to the hill because I'm approaching the final boss. Go to the shop. I don't have any lightning dice. That could be good, but I'm going to refresh instead and hope I get the moon artifact. The moon artifact. Yes. Now the arcane will do both the healing and the damage. And that will help my ice dice. And I will buy that heal as well. Buy that. There we go. Oh, I was ready to the next leap. Oh, this is hard mode. I forgot there's an extra section. Oh well. Hard mode basically just adds an extra section, and I'm assuming that's what it'll be when the harder modes come out in with the full release of the game. I was hoping a few more combinations there, but that should still be pretty solid. This guy heals them, so if I don't kill them, they could get healed back up for all the damage I do. I've been trying to play as many idle games. That's one of those like bad dice I was saying earlier. Fantastic. If I go for that, even though those two are relatively the same distance, it will bounce towards that one. So let's go for the arcane. I didn't go for it. Fantastic. Dish, dish. Alright, if I... Overkill. I was hoping to get some more healing done. I will upgrade one of my arcanes to a level 2. I will go for a heal. I will go for another heal. Okay. Let's go treasure chest again. I do find it funny when they put the level 1 bad dice, because you're very rarely going to end up bouncing into them. It's only if you really screw up your throw that will happen. Or the explosion, I suppose, really. Ah. Peglin, I think. Pengling is what Benedict Cumberbatch calls penguins, but yeah. I don't need healing, so I'll pick up the healing dice. The future healing. Now I could go for the Jester, but that's a bit of a crapshoot. So I'm going to go for the chest, see what I get for free. And it's another Mimic, but I've got more damage now, so maybe I will get lucky. Damn it. I was hoping to keep that clear so I get the ice. Alright. Really? Well, at least got the ice. There, got the freaking thing. I will go with the shield relic. So I have basically 10 bonus health at the start of each fight. Okay. Ah, come on. I suppose you could think of it like a pinball style, like Peglin and so on. Which is a pachinko-based game, which is kind of a pinball. Maximum HP. Alright, one more shot before the final boss of the level. Only 25 gold though, let's see what we got. Now this seems good, but it means that if there's any ones on the board, you can't directly activate them. You can only activate number 2 or higher. That's not very good either. Let's refresh. I'll buy both of these. Technically getting that might be better, but this means that if there's any secondary minions, which I believe there are for the Orc boss, each time I kill them I get more temporary health. And with that, it means that if the Orc boss starts wailing on me, I've got an extra chance to make it through. Yeah, so you've got the boss, his summoned minions, an elite that would normally be facing on their own, and all these bad reactives. Right, let's go Arcane first. That will give the bear armor. Give armor, take away the armor, boom. Alright, I don't have any choice. I need to... Alright. Oh. Come on. Alright, boom. Stay away from this area, stay away from this area. Okay. Alright, I need to get the healing. Wasn't enough. But I have unlocked Nicola Thunderheart, which is the Thunder-based one. Leveled up the mage class. Get out here. Get a new game. So now I've got all three of these unlocked. Yeah. Didn't get many of the correct artifacts. I got a load of fire and ice artifacts. Not ice, fire and lightning artifacts. When the mage I was using is mostly arcane. But let's see, over here. Let's play as John Wickblade. Rogue who uses dodges and backstab, which means he kills the people in the back line. Walk across again, hard node, let's go. I will go through the middle here for the Jester. Hey, Feeble. Are you talking to the digger directly? Alright, now with most of these, if you boost the level of dice, it does more damage. Dodge, no matter how high the value of the dodge dice is, you only get one stack of dodge. So I don't care about leveling the dodge dice too much, but boosting the backstab, yeah, fantastic. Alright, I will get a maximum HP. Really? I just love how the dice that rolls around the target dice sometimes. Now, in the earlier version of demo, any dice that was after they died didn't do anything. But I like the fact they've actually made it so that if you've lined up any dice, they will still run through. So I got the extra coins. Getting the coin dice. Right, now this is whatever you interact with, you basically get the effect of. So if I hit here, I get the heals. If I get here, I can get a random treasure item. If I hit over there, get upgrades, money, so on and so forth. It's reliant on you getting the reactions, so I'll get a new dodge dice, thank you very much. Another dodge dice. Dodge can be really, really broken, and I'm really hoping for the dodge artifacts. Alright, let's see. Backstab. Get that. Get that. Exit. Go here, go here. Then once we're there, we're going to hit a shrine no matter what, so might as well go to the hard fight for better rewards. Take some hits from the crossbows, and I didn't fire this turn. Nice. Boom. Bear's gonna die. Maybe not. Maybe I've armoured him too much. Oh well. Really? Let's go with another backstab dice. Right, next. Go there, I'll get the backstab, and then it'll be backstab. There we go. Got rid of the two worst threats. It was enough, but I was hoping to get the reaction to get the money coin. Let's get that, so I get armor for every time I kill an opponent. Soul Anchor again, why not? Treasure chest. Backstab. Ah, only one thing. Oh well, tough fight it is. Ah, I'm gonna have to hit that and try and get the impact that way. Yeah, it's like a combination of pool and because it doesn't matter what dice you roll, it's about what they hit. So it's not like you're rolling a dice and getting a random number. You're aiming to get combinations. So it's about hitting the right target. Not the worst, but not what I was after. Let's get a healing dice. Onto the tough battle. Fantastic, all over there. All my dodges are over here. Time for a little fun. Yeah, I completely fluffed that one. Really? Alright. Heal, kill the enemy. Job done. I need to get a heal here, even though I would like more dodge dice. I've got plenty for now. Enhanced it to a level 4. Nice. Have a tough battle. Ah. Alright, if I go over there, it's risky. I might hit the... Not what I was going for at all, but at least I hit something. Go for a maximum health upgrade, because the rogue starts off with very low health. Okay, I won't be going for that. I'll be going over here. This is a bad idea, but I think it'd be fun. I will go with Blind Strike. Ah! Oh well. Okay, now that makes leveling up the dodge dice better. Actually worth it. So I'll grab that. I'll grab that. Get an automatic heal at the end of every combat. Yes, please. I will go down the bottom route towards that shop so I can get this treasure chest. Really? This is called Rune Dice. It's currently in a late beta stage, and I find it really enjoyable. Actually, I'll skip this, get some more money. And it's kind of, you get classes with their own special dice, and it's not about what number you get on the dice. It's about, don't have enough healing dice to make that worth it, but I need dodge dice. Yeah, so the dice have set numbers. It's about what dice collide with each other that determines the results. So it's more like pool in terms of, like I was trying to aim for that dodge dice, and I clipped another one, so it measured that. Really? There. Yeah, it is on Steam. Rune Dice. I don't need to heal. Backstab would be good. Into the shop we go. Thrown up to be healing dice. I've only got one blind strike, but it will add to my dodges, so I'll grab that, and then I'll refresh. Try that, do another refresh. I'm not getting any dodges or backstrike. If I buy that, Buy that. And buy that. Rune, as in the marking on my chest. I forgot I moved myself here for the game page. Yeah. It works. I'm not blocking anything, there's nothing. It's like the gold amount I've got here. The red dice boost the enemy. Alright, I'm going to plough into there and try and get as many 4s to hit each other as possible. I got one pair of 4s, really? I wish that 2 and 3 weren't there. Come on! Of course he goes for that 5, not that 5. Yes. Yes, come on, come on. Ah. Still got a lot of dodges now. And the boss will go down. It'll just be a matter of clearing out the rest of them now. Which is usually the hard part with this boss. Alright, I was hoping to hit that dodge, but now it's at least cleared out that I can grab it directly. And that's this boss beaten in hard mode. New artifact unlocked. Yeah, see, I was saying how the enemy dice tend to attract more in favour than your own ones. If I have this artifact, it ignores that effect. Unlocked more things in the shop. Okay, and now I'll do one playthrough as one of the warrior classes. I'm looking to unlock Nanok the Barbarian. So I need to pay 100 overwhelming dice. Overwhelming dice are these ones, which don't actually kill, but they deal a huge amount of damage. And one last boss to fight. Hard mode. The Druid. Alright. see. Any treasure chests? No, lots of shops though. I guess I go visit the jester then. Max HP. Guess I have to do that. I need to get some higher value dice. This one's very low value. Should kill him. And the more of those Sis dice I play, the closer I get to unlocking the last character that's currently available. Value 1 dice. Where now these are the runes that the game's named after, but I barely use them. So I mean, it's the weakest point of the game. I think the runes, like a 1 in use. They're like potions in Slay the Spire. Single use items. So that of limited value. I don't need to heal, but that's the only ones I can get at. Hopefully I'll jump over here. Here would be best actually. Shield dice is good, but I need to do the overwhelming dice. Alright, stun. He shoots me. Oh no, still on that tempo. Nice. Don't need to heal, so let's grab a rune, might as well. Let's go for the protection rune. Go to the shop. See, that's a fury effect, and that's a fury dice. That will give me shield dice. So if I buy this, exit. Now this will stun, overwhelm, and then it will jump onto that. So, oh, didn't. That's unusual. There's that random shield dice. I may not make it out of this fight. I completely forgot to use the dice. Okay. Another artifact. Warrior class levels up, but I don't unlock the warrior yet because nowhere near enough overwhelming dice to use. I mean, that increased by what, 4? Alright. I thank you all for being here. I'm going to try and raid out where I can. I don't have enough people on Kick, unfortunately, so I can't raid out there. But let's see who's available elsewhere. I'm DepthsWalker, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time as I leave you on my outro, which is the only thing I haven't updated yet.